least favorite class is regular old science. Today in that class, they were studying something called states of matter. Boring. So Jojo brewed a potion to turn his regular old science homework into chocolate bars. But he made a mistake, and the homework turned into chocolate syrup instead. What happened here, Jojo? Asked his teacher, Miss
So that's why don't be too proud of yourself. Be humble and always learn something.
Tickle. What were you trying to do? Me? Nothing, said Jojo. Isn't this your homework? Said Mrs. Tickle. You turned your homework into chocolate syrup? Jojo looked at the floor.
Well, it's still solid and solid.
I was trying to turn it into chocolate bars, he said. Miss Tickle smiled. It's a good thing
It didn't turn solid to solid. It turned solid to liquid now.
we're studying states of matter, she said. You have a lot to learn. Matter is boring, Jojo said. Then he added, by the way, what is matter? Matter is what everything in the universe is made of, said Miss Tickle. From dirt to dump trucks, from animals to apple juice, even air is made of matter. Even air? Asked Jojo. So what makes matter matter? Anything that has mass or weight is matter, answered Mrs. Tickle. You don't think of air as weighing anything, but it does. It just weighs very little compared to other things like chocolate syrup. Okay, but what about these states? Asked Jojo. Right, said Miss Tickle. Matter comes in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gas. A chocolate bar would be solid. Chocolate syrup is a liquid. Get it? Jojo bit his lip, thinking, not really. Miss Tickle said liquids, like water, milk, and chocolate syrup, flow. Like go with the flow? Asked Joe. Sort of. To flow means to slide around and change shape. A liquid takes the same shape as its container. When you pour a glass of milk, the milk is the shape of the glass that holds it. This chocolate syrup doesn't have a container, said Jojo. Right, said Miss Tickle. That's why it's flowing onto the floor. Okay, I get it, said Jojo. There sure is a lot of this liquid. Even though liquids do not have a definite shape, they do have a definite volume, said Miss Tickle. Yes, I can hear it dripping, said Jojo. Not volume as in how loud it is, said Miss Tickle. Volume means how much space it takes up. Chocolate syrup takes up as much space in a bottle as it does on the floor. It would look very different in a bottle, but it would have the same volume. What if I drank it all? Asked Jojo. It would take up the same space, said Miss Tickle, but it would be space inside you. Well, eating homework would be more fun than doing it, said Jojo. Wow, this liquid is getting everywhere, Jojo said. Can you change it? Shall I abracazap it into a solid? Miss Tickle asked. Chocolate bars? Oh, yes, please, said Jojo. Miss Tickle waved her wand at the liquid and said, Abracazap! The liquid began to gather into a solid shape, the shape of one big chocolate bar. Yum! Said Jojo. He reached for the chocolate. Hold on, said Miss Tickle. Aw, said Joe. The chocolate looked good. How is the solid different from the liquid? Asked Miss Tickle. It keeps its shape, Jojo said. Right. Do you think you could change that shape? Jojo's mouth was watering. You could break it up and eat it. Right again, Jojo. A solid holds a certain shape. Its shape can be changed, but it takes some force. A chocolate bar is easy to break or eat. To change the shape of a rock, though, you'd need a lot more force. What about volume? Asked Jojo. If you change the shape of a solid, does it keep the same volume? like a liquid does? Yes, said Miss Tickle. There is only one state of matter that changes volume. That's gas. Miss Tickle waved her wand over the chocolate bar and said, Abracadizzle! The chocolate bar began to dissolve and float into the air. There, said Miss Tickle. Now we have chocolate gas. I've never heard of chocolate gas before, said Jojo. Me neither, said Miss Tickle. But look how it expands. That means it grows. It is changing shape and volume. Only a gas does that. It expands and constantly changes shape. What are some other gases? Asked Jojo. Oxygen is a gas, said Miss Tickle. The air we breathe is a mixture of gases, including oxygen. Ms. Tickle, lots of people can't do magic. How do they change matter from one state to another? Asked Jojo. Good question, said Miss Tickle. You can change the state of matter by changing its temperature. Heat a solid to a high enough temperature, and it will turn into a liquid. If you keep raising the temperature, the liquid turns into a gas. The opposite happens when you lower the temperature. Oh, like water, Jojo said. Water is a liquid, but if you make water super cold, it turns to ice, which is a solid. And if you boil it, it turns to steam. Is steam a gas? Miss Tickle nodded. But wait, Jojo said. Anything can change states? Sure, said Miss Tickle. Most substances are in their natural state at room temperature. Water is a liquid. Bricks are solid. The temperature to change a substance from one state to another depends on the substance. Jojo said, I remember that ice turns to liquid at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. But pumpkins turn to liquid at, well, a higher temperature. You're a fast learner, Jojo, said Miss Tickle, and don't worry, I can make another copy of your homework. Oh, great, said Jojo sadly. And I can do something else for you too, said Miss Tickle. She waved her wand again and said, Abracadoodle! A small black cloud went poof above Jojo's head. What happened? He said. I changed your name. Now you're just Joe again. Thanks, said Joe. And then he started on his solid new homework.
So it doesn't sound like the Harry Potter right now. Yeah, like, oh, I'm in a Harry Potter class. So fun. Okay, so let's continue. Basically, today we're gonna learn everything about state of matters. All right. Can Joanna please read all this?
You are now going to learn about states of matter. Matter is everything we are made of and everything that is around us. Matter is all the different materials we see and use. This includes what you drink, the chair you are sitting on, the air you are breathing right now. The different states of matter are in the forms of solid, liquid, or gas.
Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? Okay, over here. I think I don't need you to do it, just say it. Okay, Jensen, can you tell me the top portion and Joanna tell me the bottom portion? Brick, what is the state of matter for brick?
Solid.
Good. Ice cube?
Solid.
Good. Balloon?
Gas.
Good. Puddle?
Liquid.
Okay. Joanne? Cloud?
Cloud is gas.
Yes, yes. Okay, the rain is water. Cloud is the gas. Okay, sand?
Unpleasant, 不是 displeasant.
Exhaust fumes?
不好闻的味道 unpleasant.
Gas.
Okay. Okay. So basically we are surrounded by all solid liquids of gas. So all this, I think it's pretty easy. I'm gonna skip all the way. Okay, liquid. Okay. Can you tell me what is characteristic of liquid, Jensen? Characteristic of liquid. Remember, I actually gave you a piece of paper previously to write down the chart. I gave you about solid, liquid, gas. Then I asked you about the shape, okay, solid, liquid. Do you remember copying this on a piece of paper previously that I asked? Solid, liquid, some time ago, the last time. Okay, the shape follow the container, or that the shape is fixed, not fixed.
Is it just
Arrangement of particles.
is it within the things and we write in the solid, liquid or gas?
去冲凉。
Teacher, you are lagging.
Yeah. Okay, let me turn off my video and talk to you, okay? Yeah, today I don't know why I'm lagging. Do you remember something like that I asked you guys to do it before? No. Okay. So if you don't remember, okay, no worries, we'll do it now. You just fill in the blanks. Okay. So basically is that we learned about solid is that what is the arrangement of particles, okay, which is very near to each other, further away, very far. The shape is fixed shape, then follow the container, and this one follow the container. Okay. Then
Teacher.
Yep.
I use like this
Sure, can, no problem.
lines.
Yes, can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay. Can you please fill in the blanks? Oh, one more. Okay, the arrangement doesn't matter, okay? Which one first, which one later doesn't matter.
Teacher,
Yeah.
is it
不
O
是，很分是不公平。
and happy? O
不属
we
于
write
discomfort
this the purple color one we draw.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this tree we write.
That's right.
Not okay. Sure, we write the shape. Is it? We write and zip. We write the shape.
Closely together, very far.
I say the shape. This part.
Thick shape. The container shape. Follow the container shape.
Below the container shape is liquid.
That's right.
And slowly we write what?
What do you think? Does the shape change?
No.
So it's called fixed shape. Can we discuss yet? Done yet? Okay, if you have done, please check your answer. Is it correct or wrong? If it's a different, please let me know what's your answer. Please check your answer. Did you get it correct? Okay, once you're done, excuse me. Once you're done, can you please give me a thumbs up so we can go on?
Haven't
Hurry up. Jensen, it seems that you're done. Okay, China, waiting for you then.
teacher screenshot already.
Okay, how about China, while you're copying, Jensen, can you read this? What is liquid? Just now we read everything about solid, so Jensen, can you read about liquid?
What is a liquid? Think like a scientist. You have learned about why some things can be classified, grouped as solids. Now you will learn about liquids. We can tell if something is a liquid because we can pour a liquid easily. A liquid is not easy to hold. Liquid change their space. They take the space shape of the containers. If you pour a liquid into a glass, it will take the shape of the glass.
Thank you. So here kind of explain liquid, it changes the shape, it follows its container. Okay, so whereby the volume, okay, just like the water here, no matter you move to this bottle or that bottle, it's the same weight, the same liters. So it occupies the same amount of space, but the shape might change. Okay, so the volume is fixed, but the shape will change. Okay, so while solid, it doesn't change. No matter how you put it, it's gonna be the same shape. So because this has very closely arranged, while this is very far away. Okay, so you guys understand all this solid, liquid, and gas already? Okay. Okay, I think we did quite a bit of experiment for that. So I'm gonna skip all of this. Okay, can Joanna read the gas part?
Read what?
Gases. What is gas?
Gases are everywhere. Most
Everywhere.
of the time, everywhere. Most of the time, we do not know what they are there. Gases are usually invisible. This means that we cannot see them. The air that you breathe is made up of different gases such as oxygen, which is colorless and
Odorless.
odorless, does not have any smell. Gases move around and fill spaces. They can change their shape with your hand. You are waving your hand. Those invisible gases.
Very good. Okay. So, Joanna, can you answer me what it means by odorless?
Odorless does not have any smell.
Very good. So there's many types of smells. Many types of gases. So can be oxygen, can be carbon dioxide, can be carbon monoxide, can be sulfur dioxide, and so on and so forth. Okay, so all these are gases. Some gases smell, some gases no smell. Okay, so these are all about gas. Okay, so this experiment to prove yes, Jen.
Teacher, I do this experiment already. You pour water into a bottle and you pour the
Baking soda.
lemon xuân and
Lemon
citrus. What is it? Soda inside the glass or balloon, and you carefully put the balloon on the bottle.
That's right, because there is a chemical reaction where the water touches.
This is carbon dioxide. This is carbon dioxide.
That's right. So the particles will break down, then it reaches the gas, then it becomes carbon dioxide. That's where it says that, oh, and see who says gas doesn't occupy space? It does. That's why the balloon will inflate. That shows that
Experiment. The carbon dioxide smells.
Carbon dioxide doesn't really smell. I think what smells is your balloon or the rubber. There's some kind of chemicals inside. Normally carbon dioxide doesn't really smell. Okay, so very good. Okay, so let me give you some exercise to do. Let's do the first one, which is the easy true or false. Okay, how about 5 by 5? Okay. Okay, Joanna, do the first 5. Jensen, do the bottom 5. Okay, please write true or false. P or F, yeah. P or F, true or false. The rest which is not done, does it mean that you're putting out false? Okay. Definite shape means fixed shape. Definite is another word for fixed.
Teacher, number 2, I click wrong. I stem wrong.
Okay.
Image.
So do you enjoy doing the bedroom book today?
Yes, I haven't finished color. I color very slow.
No worries. I know that you're a perfectionist. You want it to be perfect, which is nothing wrong. Just take time.
Teacher, how to do like the video? It stick together.
Okay, hold on, yeah. Let me finish the sign. I'll talk to you. Okay. So gases have definite shape. No, gas. I erased already. Remember, look at your paper just now. The paper just now. Gas has fixed shape or not fixed shape. Follow the container. No fixed shape. So it's false. Solids have definite volume and shape. Yes. Look at your paper, Joanna. Look at your paper. The paper that I asked you to copy just now. The chart, the table. So you see solid, volume fixed, shape fixed, right? So that's definite shape. So it's true. Liquid have ability to flow. True. Flow means it changes the shape. Follow the container. Understand? All this 100% is based on the table I show you. Understand? Okay.
In the space, is it in the space the water can flow?
As long as there's
also
space, yeah. As long as there's space, it can flow, yeah. Okay. Okay. So who wants to do the top? Who wants to do the bottom? Okay, Jensen do the top, Joanna do the bottom then. I'm sharing control with you, Jensen.
Teacher, I go to toilet a moment.
Sure. And the picture as well. Very good. Matter exists in 3 states of matters: solid, liquid, and gas. Matter can change between these 3 states by heating or cooling. The furthest away, it's always gas. Solid is very near apart, very tightly arranged, while liquid, it's a little bit further away. Okay, I'm going to share the control with Joanna. Okay, Joanna. Try to do this. More detail, I'll cover this tomorrow. Okay, I think probably we just skip this part first. Okay, because actually the process is not covered tomorrow. Okay. What's wrong? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Okay, ignore this. Okay, it's all correct. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, so tomorrow I'll cover more in depth about the processes. Okay, processes of changing in matter. All right, so that's all for today's class. Enjoy your tea break.
Bye bye.
Yes, you want to ask me about your art class just now?
How to do like the video.
Like the video, right? Okay, like the video, you know how to do one page already, right?
Yes.
So
I only know how to do.
I
one
get you
page.
another template, which is living room. Just print it out, just color as usual. You just need to know where to cut. The trick is knowing where to cut. After you fold it, you just need to know where to cut.
Yeah.
After you cut already, you stick on the other page, and then it goes like this. So it's like page 1, then after that page 2, and page 3. So you just keep on having a U shape and a U shape and U shape. Understand?
Understand.
Okay. The trick
But
part
I
is
don't need. But I don't know how to draw.
I have sent in the Google Classroom. There's another page for living room.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. So you can use the template, which is living room, and then you watch the same video again. Try to be creative. See other page, kitchen, anything. Try to do it by yourself. All right.
Okay.
Bye. Enjoy the tea break. See ya.